How strong is he really? This mob boss just couldn't resist glancing at his girlfriend, and the Joker's expression immediately turned bizarre, as he directly handed his girlfriend over to the mob boss. But seeing his girlfriend getting cozy with the mob boss, the Joker was completely furious, before the mob boss could even be surprised. Indeed, you can't mess with the Joker's woman. After Harley got together with the Joker, she became the queen of the music scene. She has a sexy figure, stunning looks, and a cunning personality, meeting all the standards of a bad girl. Anyone who offends the queen is doomed. Harley was originally a psychiatrist at a mental hospital, but she violated her professional ethics by falling in love with her patient. Naturally, she ended up driving herself crazy too. To express her love, she provided him with a machine gun and helped him escape from prison, and the first thing the Joker did after escaping was to crazily torture Harley. Yet even so, Harley still loved the Joker with all her heart. She didn't hesitate to speed down the highway just to stop the Joker. She angrily questioned the Joker, but he wasn't having any of it. He coldly told Harley. Harley continued to plead desperately. At this moment, a truck driver blocked by them started cursing at the two. Harley immediately raised her hand and shot him. But the next second, she pointed the gun at the Joker, yet the Joker was full of conviction, showing no fear. Harley was very disappointed. Seeing Harley's persistence, the Joker was even more determined to dump her. So, he took her to a sewage treatment plant. Looking at the steaming sewage pool, the Joker asked Harley. Harley answered without hesitation. Then, she opened her arms and fell backward, her body plummeting rapidly. This crazy act of love moved the Joker. He took off his coat and jumped in after her. The two shared a kiss in the septic tank, sealing their love. But happy times are always so short. Just as they were having their way in Gotham City, Batman suddenly showed up. Harley pulled out a gun and started shooting at the car roof. In the chase, the car plunged into the sea. Seeing this, Batman jumped into the water. But the Joker was already gone, leaving only an unconscious Harley. Batman couldn't resist giving Harley a kiss, confirming the Joker's haircut. Afterwards, Harley was sent to a special prison. This woman, locked by the Iron Dragon, is a feared presence, ruthless when she acts. She is the queen of crime in the music world. Now, she's been put in this special prison by Batman. Meanwhile, the Joker, having lost Harley, sits alone on the ground, surrounded by a dense array of cleavers, with Harley's name written all over the walls. Until her henchman tells her that Harley is imprisoned in a place called Black Prison. It's said that no one has ever escaped from there. But the Joker just smiles faintly, because no one can stop her. Meanwhile, in the prison, Harley just tried to escape, but was caught by the guards. Immediately after, she was tied to a chair and forcibly implanted with that bomb. At the same time, the warden of Black Jade was taken into a small dark room. At first, he arrogantly claimed to be the boss of the music world. But when the overlord of the music world, the Joker, appeared, he was instantly scared, respectfully kissed the Joker's right hand, and then revealed the government's plan. It turns out that the evil witch previously captured by the government escaped with the help of her brother and quickly took over the city. He plans to destroy the entire world. To eliminate the witch and her brother, they also captured Gotham's elite. So far, Deadshot, who never misses, can kill any target with a gun, never failing. Besides, this prison holds many villains, like Captain Boomerang, who loves robbing banks, George, who can freely control fire as the vengeful demon, and the genetically modified monster killer. And Harley Quinn is part of their plan. They want to form this group into a more ferocious squad. To ensure they follow orders, they implanted remote-controlled nano-bombs in each person's neck. If they resist or try to escape, their necks will be blown off. On the way to being escorted, the Joker's informant slipped Harley a phone. She knew his Mr. J was coming. Everyone gathered together and picked out their gear. At this moment, the Colonel stepped forward. He used the nano-bombs to threaten them into completing an impossible mission. Thus, the Suicide Squad was born. They planned to take a helicopter to their destination, but shortly after leaving, they were met with machine gun fire. Luckily, they were tough enough that even a crash landing didn't cause any harm. However, faced with the captain's bomb threats, these criminals didn't seem to care at all. They even plotted to escape at the first chance. But their wishful thinking was shattered when they saw a comrade trying to escape with a rope get blown to pieces. Soon after, they didn't get far before encountering many monsters covered in black bubbles. The monsters attacked, and Harley shot them one by one, while the others weren't idle. The battle was intense. Deadshot climbed onto the roof, raised his dual guns, and took out many monsters with perfect accuracy. His speed amazed everyone. Next, they arrived at the building where Amanda was. While everyone was scouting the area, Harley had already gotten into the elevator and leisurely took out her phone. It was a message from Joker, but before she could celebrate, a monster descended from above and grabbed her by the neck. Harley quickly shot it in the head and even took a moment to fix her hair. Truly a woman about to meet her boyfriend. Then, they continued forward. As soon as they reached the second floor, they were fiercely attacked by a group of monsters. El Diablo was enraged and unleashed scorching flames, turning all the monsters to ashes, successfully rescuing the trapped Amanda. They were about to set off to evacuate, but then another unexpected event occurred. The helicopter that came to rescue them suddenly attacked them. This is the craziest man I've ever seen. After learning his girlfriend was captured, he flew a helicopter with a machine gun to rescue her. He is the Joker of the music world, a figure that everyone fears. After contacting Harley, the Joker arrived at the rooftop in the helicopter. He opened the hatch and threw down a rope, using signal jammers to prevent the bomb from detonating. Harley happily walked towards the Joker, her eyes full of love, unfazed by the bullets flying around. Mange, furious, tried to detonate the bomb but found it had been disarmed. Next, Harley leapt and grabbed the rope the Joker threw down. As she left, she didn't forget to wave goodbye to everyone, angering Mange, who then threatened Deadshot to shoot her. Deadshot aimed at Harley and pulled the trigger. Just when everyone thought Harley was doomed, she miraculously survived. Deadshot playfully remarked, and after the Joker successfully rescued Harley, they embraced tightly. Their moment of affection lasted less than 3 seconds before the helicopter was hit by missiles. Seeing the helicopter about to crash, the Joker pushed Harley out. Fortunately, Harley landed safely, but the Joker went down with the exploding boat. Harley couldn't believe what was happening before her eyes. In the distance, Mange was satisfied seeing the Joker's demise and turned to leave by plane. However, shortly after takeoff, she was caught by Eel, who reclaimed his heart and took over Mange's consciousness. Although Mange was dead, the bombs remained in everyone's bodies, forcing them to head to the witch's lair to complete the mission. Harley had been waiting downstairs for a long time. He was convinced the Joker wasn't dead. After some planning, the group split into 2 teams, with Killer Croc diving underground to plant a bomb at the witch's brother's feet. The others planned to confront the witch head-on. The witch, sensing the presence of the Suicide Squad, created an illusion to trap them. The squad was captivated, while the brother was incredibly strong and had regenerative abilities, making him nearly impossible to kill. The main force was struggling, but at a critical moment, the Firestarter broke free from the illusion and woke everyone up. Then, transforming into a human torch, he used himself as bait. With Killer Croc's help, he took the brother down with him. Tragic death, the witch instantly turned into a ghost, punishing everyone present. At this point, the Colonel told everyone that the witch's weakness was her heart. During the battle, they faced death countless times, but because of their numbers, the witch couldn't gain the upper hand. So, she persuaded everyone to join her in ruling the world together, and Harley seemed tempted. Slowly knelt to the ground, but in the next second, she swiftly brought down the knife, cutting out the witch's heart. At the same time, everyone else took action. The captain crushed the heart with his own hands, and as the witch's form and spirit were utterly destroyed, the black hole she created was also dismantled. The Suicide Squad successfully saved the world. At the end of the movie, although it's not a perfect happy ending, it's not too bad either. Some got their sentences reduced by 10 years, Deadshot was allowed to visit his daughter, Killer Croc got the right to watch TV, and Harley Quinn asked for a coffee machine. What surprised her even more was that the Joker wasn't dead, and so, the story of the Suicide Squad comes to an end.